Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that sent to me, through me, and for me to share. Not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So this message is coming in as a part 2. And for me, it feels like a strong ancestral message in regards to the energy of where there was once an injustice. Justice is now being brought into order. I'm picking up on a few strong energies. (1818) is kind of bringing me back to an era, a time, a generation that I feel those who's resonating with the energy of this message is here to make a change. On the behalf of, kind of an energy. But coming back into this message, I feel strongly that this is a message from Spirit. Just reading the energy of the cards. As I was picking up on this energy yesterday, coming out of the previous message, numerology 304, in the energy of my I am, humble me. I was in this energy of telepathy. And as I was waiting for the previous message to upload and my phone to recharge energy, I channeled a bit and then fell asleep. It's the energy of needing to recharge, needing to regenerate, needing to pay attention to your dreams and your visions. I see within the next few weeks you may receive intuitive messages, streams and streams of intuitive messages from your ancestors, and it's the kind of energy of not allowing this to go over your head. I'm also hearing don't allow it to go through one ears and straight through the next. It's that kind of energy of ignoring. Pay attention. The energy of journaling came through. I'm just reading my notes here. Also, the generation of the greatest, which would be from the year of 1901 to 1927, may be relevant in regards to the ancestor energy that's coming through. I want to pick up on this past life energy that I'm picking up on. This kind of a rewrite energy. I feel like this is where your spiritual support, your spiritual willpower is coming from. This energy wants to come through in finances. I want to get 3 cards. The energy of finances is here. Authority figures. And again, this is the energy that's overall here in the energy of justice. And we've got this energy of imprisonment. This mourning energy, as in mourning, grieving. This could have well taken place. Whatever this energy is could be a mourning, a memory. Finances was the first card that came through in the upright. Imprisonment and slavery came through in the reverse. Food and hunger also came through in the reverse. I'm picking up on this energy of breaking a way of thinking. I was hearing another word, but it's stuck right now. But it's moving away from this energy of imprisonment and slavery and hunger. Turning your energy of your finances around is the kind of energy, maybe back then, going back to the generation of the greatest. The reason why they're called the generation of the greatest, because straight after World War II, or during the times of World War II, they had to endure through rough times. through their character, their attributes, they showed endurance, perseverance, willpower, strong spirited, are the kind of energies that we hold through them in our DNA, DNA deep, Akashic record deep. You know, they just knew how to do right in the face of adversities. These are the kind of attributes that they had about them. Going back as far as history, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Bob Marley, and many others. The Windrush generation, which my granddad is a part of, both my grandparents is a part of the Windrush generation. This is embedded within us, within our DNA. As I said, I'm just reading again what I wrote. So after I channeled this energy and some numerology here in regards to the numerology that we're seeing, I was filling in the gaps, literally, you know, making sense of the messages that's coming through. So I was in this energy of 3. Bear in mind, when I was channeling this energy, it was 304. So I'm looking at the energy of the cards and I'm saying to myself, we've got 3333, but we've also got 0330. But where's the other 2 threes gone? Something's missing in this energy of this lucky shift. Then we've got the 2s over here. That's the void. But then when I look for the 2s again, they're in this energy, in the 2323, which is the endless cycles. I hope this is not going over your head. But what this is basically saying to me is that whatever's taking place is happening in perfect timing. This shift that you're going through right now, this moving through this portal, it's all part of this energy. And going into the energy now of the Makraba, you break it down into 3 words, and it's your light, your spirit, and your body. You know, in Hebrew, it stands for chariot, which I was strongly picking up the energy of the chariot in my channeling messages yesterday prior to pulling these cards. So it says, divine vehicle that transports the soul to higher realms of existence, spiritual wisdom, healing energies, guidance, and enlightenment. The art of life is expressed through your creative intuition, where you're guided to wait and seek more information. Nothing is void. Some kind of social skill which you can share and inspire is part of this shift, this energy. I feel like the message here is guiding you to accept this on the behalf of your soul's purpose, pathway to higher learning and teaching. A message needs to come out in order for a message to go in. Some form of open communication is needing to be had. Where you stand today within your spiritual belief system, from the seeds that was planted, nurtured or unnurtured, from the base, your foundation, the generations before you, you hold an earth wisdom that needs to be shared through your creative expression. Is the kind of energies I was picking up on here. I was also picking up on this energy of brainstorming through some kind of energy of a 2-year plan, 3-year plan, 5-year plan, but some kind of brainstorming and planning I was picking up on. So let's see, what's the energy and the message in regards to this? So we've got moon reflection. It says, look inward. Your inner world holds the answers you seek for personal growth. In regards to this energy of Makraba, what's the message that those are resonating with this energy is needing to be made aware of? Neptune's illumination. It says mystical visions are guiding you. Trust your intuition and spiritual insight. Get one more card in regards to this energy. I said one more and three more came through, and I will take them all. One's just falling to the ground. Venusian harmony. It reads, cosmic love surrounds you. Find balance in your relationship and within yourself. We've also got the galactic stairway. Ascend through cosmic dimensions. Each step takes you closer to a spiritual awakening. Realization is what I'm hearing also. And we've also got Jupiter's expansion. Abundance and growth await. Trust the universe to expand your spiritual horizons. And this is giving me the energy of the Merkaba, which I just was clarifying, which is leading you into this energy of the next card that came through, is of your soul's purpose. And this may have something to do with, I'm picking up on this energy of imagination, illusions, animation. I'm picking up on this energy also, which I've titled my poetry page. Well, it's the bio for my poetry page, and it reads, is this poetry or is this telepathy? Because I truly believe my messages, my poetry, and some of my music are straight downloads from those before me, from my ancestors, from my spirit guides, in regards to warnings, direction. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of the soul. For those that may be resonating with this message, 37 may be relevant. It's here twice. The celestial river. It says, trust the flow of your emotions. Cosmic currents reveal the path ahead. In regards to these opportunities, I pay attention to where this card is falling. And rivers give me the energy of abundance or something flowing to you naturally. In this energy of finance and in this energy of this sacred lotus, is I visioned yesterday, it was you. I'm reading it here again. It says, the sacred lotus, compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. You know, this is you nurturing yourself in regards to this confirmation, this enlightenment that you're going to receive from a passed over loved one that's within the spirit, in regards to your journey and where you're at right now and the direction of where you need to be. That epiphany moment, you know. On that note, I'm going to read a postcard. Let's get a postcard message for those that may be resonating with the energy of this message. What's the most important message that those are needing to hear at this time? A couple cards came through. So it reads, dearest you, you have a secret to share with. We have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave, and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved, and you will be a magnet for that love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or chaotic or barren. These are temporary, and don't even count them. And act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You have infinite potential. Loving you so much, exploding in the ethers. Rainbows explode in the ethers. And that's, for me, as I'm reading that, it's the energy of sharing the world, or sharing with those, with others, how you see the world. The energy of art, of war is what I'm picking up on. I'm also picking up on the energy of orange and yellow, your sacral chakra. That energy that's driving you right now through your choices, your creativities. There is you. As you think, so will your experience, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful, and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down, so that they serve you or get released. Settle down so they serve you or get released, instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear, and often masqueraded as truth. Masqueraded as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that have positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want you to keep thinking, and they have a less frantic quality. They are stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep your inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think, loving you so much. And as I was reading that, it was bringing me back to yesterday, AM 0044. And I literally was in this telepathic energy of where I was picking up on the energy of a conversation of somebody saying, it's all fair and well to judge me. That's fine. I'm not a judgmental person. But if you're going to judge me correctly, or don't judge me at all. Was the energy I was picking up on yesterday as I was coming into this message. This energy of harsh communications, harsh truths, respectfully. This is something that somebody needs to hear, I feel like. So let's see, in regards to this energy, this telepathy communication, what's the most important message that's needed to be heard at this time from spirit, for those that's needing to hear at this time? And we've got commitment. Somebody may not be committing right now to their journaling. Strength is at the bottom of the deck, and I'm strongly picking up on this energy as I was yesterday, of 2002. I feel like some kind of plan may have been in plan, or in a kind of an energy of stagnation, a procrastination kind of an energy since 2002. I'm picking up on this energy that your spirit guide, your ancestors want you to commit again. Pick up pen. I notice I've been saying a lot of lately, I put down pen. It's time now for you to pick back up the pen and start your creative skills again. Tap in is what I'm hearing. The art of life. You will find through your intuition is where you will seek and gain more information. Meditation brings answers, is the energy I'm picking up on right now. So let's see, tell me more in regards to this energy. For those, this is the energy of guilty. Is what's coming through, and it's falling over into this energy of this past life communication that I'm feeling right now. Something is definitely being illuminated to you from this past life energy of imprisonment, slavery, hunger, and finances. It's like they're pouring information into you of how you can do something better than what was done before your time, and how each generation after you can do better than you. I say this to my kids all the time. I don't want you to do the same as me. I want you to exceed. I want you to do more than me, better than me. You know, it's the kind of energy I'm picking up on here is the guilt of what it is that they, or the state of how something was left behind. Intense. Yes, it's at the bottom of the deck. Trust your intuition. This energy of intensity is coming into the reverse, in the energy of that clear direction. They don't want this to be anything that creates or brings any fear to you. They want you to take this information and gain wisdom, seek knowledge in regards to what it is that you're needing to do, in regards to the messages that you may receive, in regards to the direction, going back to this being your divine transport to the higher realms where you regain that information from. Let's get another 2 more cards in regards to this energy of the Merkaba. Embrace wants to come through over in the direction of your intuition and the art of life. Journal. It says embrace what fate has in store for you. And again, I'm picking up on that energy as I read that card out of imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome definition is when you don't believe that you're deserving of the rewards of your creativity, of what it is that you put effort into. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating. Heart. You start to feel your heart beat faster as you get closer to your passed over loved ones, is the energy I'm picking up on. That unique bond connection that you grow. And what I want to do is clarify the energy of perfect timing, which came through within the angel answers, in this energy of something that you're going to hear loud and clear. This may be something that you hear, see or feel, but whatever it is, it's going to be something loud and clear in regards to a direction. Or you may know this already. This message could be the confirmation for you. Tell me more about this energy of perfect timing for those that may be resonating with the energy of this message. Why is perfect timing here? And we've got yes, it's in the reverse. I'm just guided to put it in the upright. We've seen this already. It's the kind of energy I'm picking up on. Don't allow this to be a missed opportunity. It's the kind of energy of don't refuse this commitment. It could even be this contract. I see someone signing something here. Whatever something is here, there's a need to embrace, and I'm just guided to put this back into the reverse. And it's fallen over in the energy of social skills. Let's get one more card to clarify this energy. Trust. This is the second card that came through. Previous message and now this message. You need to trust in a relationship for it to thrive. Moment. There may be times when you have intense moments, thoughts in regards to this energy. Think of a special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. Bottom of the deck is synchronicities. Divine soul matches have amazing moments of synchrony. Okay, I'm going to put some moonology in within the same energy of perfect timing, because I feel like perfect timing is that current moment, the current energy that's needing to be focused on right now. Strong again, not to allow the messages that you receive to go over your head. Don't allow it to create any fear or panic within you. I'm hearing right now, just breathe. But let's see. In regards to this energy, I want to get 5 cards in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating with this energy of justice, this energy of leadership. It says take time to breathe out. And also a personal issue reaches a resolution. When I was reading out this energy of leadership, I was reading out the energy of this card. Ocean of soft power, influence, openness, emotional intelligence. One of the cards read out leadership. I believe it was this one from yesterday's message. Ocean of miracles. Card number 43. Divine synchronicities, unexpected blessings, and hope was at the bottom of the deck. So anyway, let's get back to this message. Let's get another 3 more cards in regards to this energy. Why is this energy here intense in the reverse for those that may be resonating within this energy of the Merkaba? A new start is coming. New moon energy. And we're actually in the new moon energy today, which is new moon in Aries, 9th of August. So let's get another card in regards to this energy. What's this energy of commitment? Why is this energy of commitment here in the reverse? What's needed to be committed to? What's needed to be said yes to is what I'm hearing. What's needed to be embraced in regards to the energy of this message. And look at this, it says your commitment is being tested. It's in the reverse. Let's get another card in regards to this energy. Show the world the real you. And I can't make it up, it says full moon in Aquarius. So this is the energy we're in, sorry. So this is current energy. Full moon in Aquarius. I was reading new moon. New moon is, I believe, is on the 22nd or the 23rd, which that numerology is here. Take time to breathe out. Let's just get one more card in regards to this energy of soul, journal, and embrace. Show the world the real you. Why is this energy here for those that may be resonating with this energy? A time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo, which we're coming into also soon, which will be the next season, I believe. Bottom of the deck, it says work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So this is upcoming energy. I feel like this trust, this perfect timing, this energy of needing to trust within your skills, it's going to create an ending to endless cycles. You know, a personal resolution is going to reach an ending, you know, and I feel like this personal resolution is ancestral lineage. You know, this is going back generations to generations, at least 8 times back. This is just, you're just one out of the 8 of the generations that I feel like I'm picking up on here in this energy of where there was an injustice, in this energy of imprisonment and slavery. There's now going to be a justice that's coming to you. You're the one to receive the medal, the flowers, you know, in regards to this energy. You're the one to make the change, for not only for yourself, but for the gens before you and the gens after you. You know, your commitment is being tested, but I feel like you've passed. You've moved through the shifts. You've made the changes that you're needing to make in order to see the signs and the synchronicities. The messages here is, don't pass up on this opportunity, this energy of a commitment that's coming toward you, where you're going to be able to show the world the real you in this current time. It's a time to give rather than to take. This can be some kind of volunteer work. This can just be something that you're doing for yourself, you know, and you're just sharing. Going back to my intro, I'm coming back in to share messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share, you know, collectively. They're saying that, let's see the zodiacs that may most resonate with this energy at this time. Ancestral message. I'm picking up on this energy of a contract is being burnt for the sign of Leo. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Some kind of fire is in the reverse. Some kind of legal situation. Some kind of injustice. Tell me more. That's also air energy, fire and air. It's like somebody needed to cool down. And we've also got a Cancerian energy. That's the Merkaba energy, the Chariot. A personal issue reaches resolution. In regards to this energy of your commitment is being tested right now. For those that's needing to resonate or needing to hear this message the most. Tell me more. That's double Leo. I won't take double Leo in regards to calling in unless it comes through in the energy of who you're dealing with, the energy or the zodiac that you're in right now. Pisces. Living in fear is what I'm hearing. So it's like that's being cooled down. A new start is coming towards you in the energy of Leo. And again, that's this energy also possibly of this Lion's Gate energy that we're in right now. Let's get another 2 more zodiacs in regards to the energies that may be resonating the most at this time, that may be needing to hear this message. And we've also got Libra. Let's get 1 more card in regards to this energy. And we've also got Scorpio. And in regards to the energy that you're dealing with, or the energy that you may be in right now, that's a lot that this came through and I'm kind of guided to take them. We got double energy of Virgo. 1 in the reverse, 1 in the upright. And also double Scorpio energy. So you have to take this as it resonates. And we've got Aries at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so what I'm seeing with this energy is, going back to my channeled message, a message has to come in before a message can come out. This kind of in and out of hermit energy. It's a time now to give. Going back to the energy that's behind through the numerology, New Moon and Virgo. It's a time to give rather than to receive. And so there's a lot of Virgo energy that's here in regards to the person you may be dealing with or the energy that you're in right now. And Scorpio is the energy of adversities. When faced with adversities, you know, what's the lessons that you've learned? What's your earth wisdom that you can share? So let's see, tell me more about this energy for those who may be resonating in regards to this new start, which is coming in this energy of the new moon, which will be in New Moon in Virgo is the next season that we're having. So let's just see, tell me more about this energy of this new moon, this new start, which is coming. For those that may be resonating with this energy for the sign of Leo. So we've got the Page of Wands. Initiative, extrovert, an important and exciting message, courage, optimism, leadership, enthusiastic, self-motivated, creative, potential, inspiration. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Leo in regards to this Page of Wands' energy. And we've got the Chariot. That's the Merkaba energy again. That forward movement, that determination, that self-control. You know, you're on a conquest to success. You have an ambition. I'm connecting with somebody who's clever and courageous, who puts great effort into their achievements and their journey. And you will have a victory. For the sign of Cancer, what's the message in regards to this energy for the sign of Cancer? And that's the Eight of Cups, came through in the reverse. It says, refuse to move forward, clinging to the past, afraid of the unknown thing, avoid personal development, hard to make a commitment. It's like somebody may be in this energy of allowing something to go over their head, you know. Going back to the channeled message at the beginning of this message here. Don't allow something to go over your head. Don't allow this to be any more intense than what it may feel already. There's a need for you to meditate and seek more answers. It's the kind of energy of have no fear of this energy that's coming back to you. When I see the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and now we have the Nine of Cups in the upright, have no fear of this energy that's coming back to you. The 8 to the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is this energy of happy, abundant, exciting, satisfied energy, enjoy, comfortable, healthy, favorable, work, good fortune, and a perfect marriage for those who may be married. You could be looking at 9 years of marriage here. So in this energy for the sign of Pisces, what's the message for the sign of Pisces in regards to this energy, which is the center of the message? This energy of not being afraid of the intensity of the illusions that could be created during this time or during a lifetime that could be testing your commitments right now. It's like you've passed something with flying colors, is the energy I'm picking up on. Whatever this injustice energy may have been in the past, you know, it's time to not dwell on it and move forward. Transmute that energy into some kind of creativity and show the world the real you. A load of cards have just fallen out, so I'm not going to take them all, but the Queen of Swords is there. The King of Cups is here. Seven of Wands is here. And so is the Lovers. It's that choice and the direction that you choose and the boundaries that you put up in regards to the things that you're attracting right now. So let's see for the sign of Pisces. So that's the Six of Wands in the reverse. I'm just picking up on someone's fearful nature of the abundance, and that's coming towards somebody. You know, again, I'm strongly picking up on imposter syndrome with the Six of Wands in the reverse. The energy of where you feel like you're not deserving of this energy that's being awarded to you, passed down to you from your ancestors, from the divine, from the Most High. Again, this is in the energy of Pisces, although I wasn't actually calling out any zodiacs right now. But the Six of Cups represents the energy of your childhood, the foundation, your base, you know, siblings, first time love, you know, it's that kind of an energy. So it says nostalgia, recall, childhood, memory, sharing, a sincere talk, get together, again, old friends, cause and effect, and warm reunions. In regards to this energy for the sign of Libra, what's the most important message that's needing to be heard at this time for the sign of Libra in regards to the energy of this message? For those that may be resonating, that's the Queen of Swords in the reverse. That's Libra. That's your energy in the reverse, you know. You may be feeling misunderstood when you've got nothing but good intent. Queen of Swords in the reverse reads misinformation, bullying, bureaucracy, blind faith, complaints, betrayal, retaliation, emotional blackmail, unreliability, unscrupulous and petty for the sign of Libra. There's this energy coming in towards you, a kind of genuineness, but you're snappy. I see you snapping back at somebody. Cutthroat kind of energy, heartless kind of an energy to whosoever this Pisces energy may be that's coming towards you. So let's get a card for the sign of Scorpio. 2 cards came through for the sign of Libra. So let's see, for the sign of Scorpio, what's the most important message that's needing to be heard at this time? That's the 8 of Swords. Over in the energy of Cancer. That's that mental entrapment energy that's coming through. That siege, that kind of slavery, entrapment mentality. Conceived, restrainment, isolation, unable to move. Intellectual detention, self-contained, blindfolded, interference and frustration. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Scorpio in regards to the energy of this message, for those that may be resonating with this message from Spirit. Let's see, tell me more about this energy for the sign of Scorpio. And that's Scorpio, your energy come through with Capricorn's energy of the devil, you know, directly in the energy, and I'm hearing directly in the face of this Queen of Swords, of whosoever is speaking in this harsh mentality, in this harsh way. You know, whosoever this Queen of Swords is definitely cutting ties and releasing this toxic devil energy. Possibly, maybe even coming to you, could well be the same energy of this Page of Cups, in a humble energy, apologetic for whatever may have taken place in the past with the 6 of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles, which is also came through in the energy for Scorpio, over in the energy of Leo, this masculine energy, fathering energy, providing energy, is falling over into the energy of being defeated, failure, loss, delay, losing victory, an opponent, can't even say it right now. An opponent prevails, the other wins. So in regards to the energy that you're in or dealing with at this time, in this energy of Virgo, double Virgo, what's the energy that's needing to be heard at this time in regards to this energy? Something needs to be heard in order for something to end, in order for something to move on, is what I'm picking up on here. And there's the 8 of Pentacles. Something needs to be worked on. Some kind of effort needs to be put into a talent and some kind of education, your craftsman, research, self-improvement, enthusiasm for work, savings, diligence, dedication, perseverance. You may even need a tutor for whatever this is that's coming up towards you, this 2 to 5 year plan. So in regards to this energy, the second energy of Virgo, here in the reverse, what's the overall energy that's needing to be heard at this time? Hope, the dawn, the hope in the near future, harsh, patient, loneliness, sorrow, bondage, loss of relatives, suicide, death, imprisonment. It's kind of a bit heavy for somebody, but I feel like there's a need to work on and make effort in, you know, to see things for why they may have taken place. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and lessons are within all things. Life lessons. Again, I'm picking up on this 8th generation or life lesson that we're learning generation after generation. I'm picking up on the energy of we're not the first and we won't be the last in order to go through these cycles. Some kind of message is going to be received that's going to break you out of the Nine of Swords' energy. Where you once thought that there was no victory, I see a victory. As long as you trust in yourself and the inner messages that you're receiving, the inner guidance. So let's see, in regards to this energy for the sign of Scorpio, what's the message here for the sign of Scorpio in regards to the energy that you're in or that you may be dealing with at this time? What's the most important message that's needed to be heard for those that's resonating? And we've got the Tower card, and the Tower card stood up, you know, it didn't fall flat. So it reads liberation, purification, freedom, enlightenment, interpret, turmoil, devastation, awakening, instability, shocking revelations, and change. And that's what the Tower's bringing. I feel that energy real strong. This is also Scorpio energy. I could be connecting with a Scorpio ancestor that's in the spirit right now, that's bringing this message to me, through me, and for me to share. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. And if the messages have resonated with you, then definitely like the messages, share the messages, and comment. You know, let me know if they have resonated with you. You know, but this is the World card that this came through. This is the closing of a chapter of this 23-year cycles. This is this energy of something being brought to you by somebody from your past. Possibly a Queen of Cups' energy. This could be with the Knight of Cups, some form of an apology. Let's see, tell me more. What's this energy of the Tower bringing in with the energy of the World card for those that's resonating with the energy of this message? Full transformation of a entrapment way of thinking, an enslaved way of thinking. That's the Death card that wants to come through. Tell me more about this energy in regards to this mental release of a mental entrapment. What's the most important? And that's the Hermit card in the reverse, the Magician in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There could have been some real adversity. I'm going to just say it like that. When I see the Magician in the reverse, it's a wicked energy. It reads it, wickedness, delayed, unrealistic, goals making mistakes, lack of integrity, lack of decisions, selfish behavior, excessive aggression, avoiding problems and stop activities. And I feel that this is an energy that you've overcome. This is an energy of one of your ancestors had to live through, with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This ancestor could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, you know, that's bringing this information to you in regards to this energy of the Hermit, Virgo energy, Pisces energy, Scorpio energy, that may